Welcome back. Welcome back, everybody. It's me, Daniel, with VintageMagic.com. I just got back from Orlando, and you're probably wondering why I went to Orlando. Most of the reason why was to visit a few of my friends over there. Rudy from Alpha Investments. He lives in Jacksonville, which is about 2 hours away from Orlando. But also visited Open Boosters. You guys probably seen his channel. He opens all the crazy alpha, beta, and unlimited and antiquities, Arabian Nights packs. He's actually the only person I've known that has opened an alpha, a beta, Black Lotus on camera, and I think he's going for the unlimited one. But I mean, honestly, he'd probably end up opening another black border one before he opens a unlimited one, which would be kind of crazy, but that would be the trifecta. And then we have our friend Edwin, the engineer. He is on YouTube also. He's an engineer by day and YouTube old school magic fan by night. So I spent a lot of time with his family and basically had a really great time. So there's going to be a lot of great videos coming up. I apologize for the delay on the beginning of the month video, but hopefully it still meets your guys' approval. All right, so I made it very, very simple. And by the way, I lost my voice. I don't know what happened. It's probably because of all the screaming and yelling in the midst of just conversation and stuff we've been talking about. We also did a lot of videos, so that's probably what it is. Maybe I'll be a little sick. But it's basically springtime, so I want to keep it simple for the patrons out there. Again, thank you guys for supporting the channel. For those of you who do not know what my Patron is, it's basically a way to get reserve list and other type of product, seal product. But also I have modern and some standard stuff sometimes in a blue moon. Stuff that I've rotated out in most cases, but I try to give the product, you know, as cheap as I can, and to obviously help support the channel. You guys have noticed I travel quite a bit and do cool videos throughout the world, and that's brought to you guys by the patrons. You know, a big reason why I can do that is because the patrons are supporting the channel, and we can offer them some really great product. And mathematically, in most cases, the product is an incredible, you know, your Patreon money is basically, you're getting your money back essentially with the Patreon in some cases. So, all right, so without further ado, this month's March 2018's video is pretty much going to be number 5, not 10, 5, sorry. So everything you see is $5 per pack. Back to the normal thing, 1, 2, and 1, 2, and 5. So basically that means the player tier gets 1 pack, the collector tier gets 2 packs, the investor tier gets 3 packs, or 5 packs maximum. And you can pick whatever the hell you want. So that's perfectly fine. All right, so what I got first off is the good old Invasion booster box. There's 36 packs in this one. I'm not really familiar with this box, but apparently there's some foil cards and also some really great, you know, rares and such that you can pull out. And I think this box is almost like 360 bucks retail, so it's about $10 a pack. $5 per pack. Torment. This guy's crazy. Torment is another cool set with some really cool cards. I don't know if there's some commander cards in here, but again, another $360 box. Really great box to have for you guys who are looking to collect this per pack. $5. Oh, by the way, I forgot I mentioned the gamer tier is also the $10 tier. Since the gamer tier, you can pick either 5 $1 packs or 1 $5 pack. This week is, or this month is pretty much all $5 packs, so you can just pick one of the 5. And that makes it really easy. All right, this is the Eventide box. This box, I was really surprised. I mean, sometimes they go for like $20 a pack. I mean, that's ridiculous, but There must be some really cool cards in here. I think it's almost nearing $500 a box or so sometimes. But this is $5 a pack. So I don't know. You guys help me out in the comments below. But this is a really cool. You know, I was pretty surprised by it. But it has that Shadowmoor was the first set, and this is the second block, part of that block. But pretty cool box. Shadowmoor was a pretty cool set too. It has some crazy cards, pretty fun cards. All right, so Masters, nothing with it, you know, this is a channel update, so I'm gonna go over some kind of crazy things, but I will talk about Masters 25 in the end of the video. But the Masters announcement recently was that Wizards is not going to be doing any kind of, they're gonna be discontinuing the Eternal Masters and Modern Masters, I think even Iconic Masters in the future. So there'll be other, I'm sure there are other type of sets in the future, but they're not going to be using that name. Not really sure why they did that. I don't know if that was a PR move or more of a marketing thing. Well, in a way, it kind of helps the secondary market because now you're, you know, Eternal Masters and Modern Masters, you pretty much can't get them ever again. So in a way, I kind of think that helps the LGS stores and the secondary market, and people that have invested in the game. It gives them that confidence, but that doesn't mean that they won't reprint the same damn cards, which is exactly what they will do. All right, so first one is Eternal Masters. Eternal Masters. So this Eternal Masters is going to be $5 a pack. I think they're going for like $240, $250 a box. It's about $10 or $11 a pack, but again, when you go to your local LGS, I mean, this is a big benefit right here. Think about this. You're going to support your local LGS, but you're going to be paying taxes. You pay sales tax on your packs, and you're probably paying more like full retail per pack. Eternal Masters, I've seen them at $15 a pack. I mean, that's insane. You know, that's like 15 times 24, whatever that is. $300 something plus box. It's way over what it currently is online on eBay or something. And, you know, if you're looking for a great deal and also supporting my channel, you can, you know, you'll find that here. So, I don't know. I like supporting the LGS stores, but eventually it gets kind of crazy, like if they mark it up that high. Next is Modern Masters 2015. This box was a little interesting. This box was kind of a mistake in a way where they're packaged the packs in like kind of a paper product. So I show this sealed box so you guys know that obviously we don't ever search packs anyway or map them or whatever, but these can be resealed because they're perforated, so be careful. But this box is about 250 bucks also. Now here's a box that is on fire. Like, I want to tell you guys, it is absolutely on fire. This is the Modern Masters 2017 booster box. At one point, I thought this box was going to go nowhere, essentially. I picked up a huge run of them last year, started offering them for, you know, to the patrons here and there. But they've jumped to like 250 to 300, and I don't know if this is correct, but I've seen some boxes at $350 to $400 a booster box. I don't know, some guy on eBay wants like $500 for one booster box. I'm not sure if that's, I mean, that's not a real sale, but I mean, I think what's going on is that with the discontinuation of Modern Masters, this box is like the ultimate box. I would definitely give it a 10 out of 10 rating in terms of just flavor, EV, everything about it. It has all the big hitters. All the big hitters. Liliana and Snapcaster were huge in this. The fetch lands, or I'm sorry, the original Zendikar lands block. I think those are those considered fetch lands? I think they're called fetch lands. Sorry guys, I'm not a huge commander player and such, but you guys will pummel me in the comments. But anyway, this had Damnation in it. It had pretty much everything. It was ridiculous, this box. So really, this box I was gonna this pack I was gonna put at $6 or something, $7, but I just realized, you know, what's the damn point? It doesn't really matter. $5 for the patrons, it doesn't really matter. All right, so to recap, all those packs you can pretty much get. They're all $5. PayPal gift money order, cashier's check. Again, they are not including shipping, except for the gamer tier. It does include free shipping, but I do prefer, if you're going to be ordering long term, to basically you know, hold them. And if you hold them, keep in mind you'll save more shipping long term for the player, collector, investor tier. A lot of you guys already know the program, but if you're first watching this, it's very simple. You can just send me an email. All the instructions will be on the Patreon page /VintageMagic, patreon.com/VintageMagic, and you can find the link below. All right. So for those of you who've asked me like a billion times, I have like about 5 minutes or so to talk about Masters 25, and now the entire set has been released. It was, you know, if I was to rate this set, I mean, honestly, it wasn't a blowout. I mean, I thought Wizards had to blow it out of the water, but I don't consider it a blowout. There are some cool things about it. For example, every single card has like a cool the set symbol built in within the text. So in the foiling, it looks really nice, really special. That makes it really appealing. But other than that, the cards themselves, I mean, you're not looking at like Snapcaster or Liliana in there. You pretty much have Jace the Mind Sculptor, which we saw in Eternal Masters and from the Vault, and you know, reprinting all these different things. You also have, you know, I think there's some new artworks for a few different cards, but you didn't really have like the cards that I thought would really blow it out of the water. I actually thought that they had a run of lands. I don't remember them exact. I don't remember their Savage lands or something, but you can look it up on the mythicspoiler.com. But I didn't think the lands were really that good. And I think that's what makes the Zendikar fetch land so appealing. Also, they had Rishadan Port from Acadian Masks, which was now rare, which is nice. You know, it's a new artwork from Magic Online, but it didn't, I don't know, like, some people, like the old school players and the people that play Legacy Vintage, they will probably appreciate the old school Jerry Terratelli version more than the new artwork. The new artwork looks like a Final Fantasy type of thing, and you know, it's cool, but honestly, I don't think it's really going to affect the value that much. Now, at rare, it would, but I think there's a collectability side with the Mercadia Mass one that keeps the value strong. But again, you know, I don't think the value and the spread, like they had like Savannah Lions, they had, I think Sarah Angel was in there. I think they had Shivan Dragon. I don't know if they had Shivan Dragon or not. I have to look. But there was just a lot of like different cards that just were not, I didn't think it was iconic enough. I mean, they had lightning bolts, they had stuff like that. But the truth of the matter is, you know, we all know that Masters 25 is just what I call, like, some people call it like Iconic Masters 2.0. And it was what Iconic Masters should have been, which really bugs me because, I don't know, does it bug you guys that if you guys thought about Iconic Masters and now it's like going for like $100, $110, maybe $100 a box, people don't want it. And it's a master set with the MSRP at $10, $240 a box. I mean, you're losing money. LGS stores are losing money, but the set was just pathetic. I mean, they used Mana Drain as Mythic, and they should have just used that in this Masters 25 set. There is some really weird rumors, though. People are wondering, like, well, is there going to be Masters, like a Masterpiece type of thing? Because they did say they're not going to do Masterpieces every set, but they'll bring it back when it's special. I think that's what's probably going to happen because the boxes right now at Masters 25 holding around 180 range. Some people have gone down to 159.99. I mean, that's pretty bad. That's blowout. That's like Sports and More we're selling at. So I don't see the box going to go to 200 or even ever to like 250 range if there's no Masterpiece type of thing, like, or Zendikar hidden gems, or, you know, some Power 9 or Alpha Beta, some cool stuff. You know, you would imagine historical items for the game, but I don't think it's going to happen. Yeah, I could be totally wrong, and I'm probably, you know, biting my own tongue right now once the once they actually come out here soon. But if they don't do that, I don't think the box is going to be, well, I don't think any of these boxes are a great investment because of the fact that there's, you know, a massive print run. I think Walmart, Target, all the big box stores can have them. I mean, it's extremely mass produced, and I wouldn't be surprised if they've printed the crap out of it where there'll be multiple waves, especially if they release the masterpiece type of thing. It's like a surprise or something, which I would expect. You know, I would expect that you could get a masterpiece type of thing. You know, there are some cool things like the Brainstorm by Chris Ron. That was like a Legacy Championship prize. The new artwork it was an artwork for Magic Online. And that was really a cool piece, and that will be on its first printing as a card. So there are some cool little things that you see that haven't been printed before, which I think collectability-wise for the newer players, and also players that don't really care about, you know, they don't care about value itself. They just want to have pimping their decks. I think that's cool. I think that the set itself achieves that type of goal. But overall, I mean, you know, I'm really just on this fence on it. I really think it's like a 4 or 5, maybe a 6, but I just don't think it's a really that great of a set. I was actually, in my other videos, I said that they have to blow it out of the park. They got to hit like a grand salami. And all it really was just a bunch of more reprints, a lot better, but, you know, there's a lot of cards in Mythic and some rares that are just like $1, $2 cards. Just really bad cards. Like, I mean, they're not bad cards, but are they really special? You know, are they, when you pull that card, is it really going to be worth your pack, your $10 MSRP? I don't think so. So yeah, you guys, thanks again. Thank you to the patrons. Again, thank you for everybody watching, right? If you haven't signed up, check it out. We're going to be going to GP Vegas in 2018 in June. More videos are coming. I really appreciate the support, guys, and we will talk soon. Take care.